Hey, Rhonda.
Hello. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Ooh.
TikTok, let's go.
Good morning, Hudson.
Good morning.
All right. You guys have a good weekend?
Well, pretty good. Boring, but good. You know, yesterday we got outside a little bit we saw some sunshine.
It was nice in the afternoon.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm getting so stiff, so sore. This not going and stretching 2 or 3 times a week is getting old.
Not stretching, you mean?
Well, I mean, we're doing a lot of this mat stuff is good. But you don't get as much of the,
Yeah.
On the reformer, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get the feet and straps, and you don't get the.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's great y'all are doing this because this is a nice little bridge until we get quasi-normal.
Definitely.
I know. Whatever normal is going to look like.
Right. I mean, I look forward to this for sure.
Well, I don't look forward to it. I have to make myself go, but
Come on. It's fun.
Yeah, but it's easier than trying to make yourself do it, huh?
Yeah, well, and I feel like you get a little human interaction, even though you don't.
I know. I've had trouble connecting to anything but my phone, so my view is so tiny that this room in my house doesn't. The Wi-Fi not so great. All right, so let's get started. Even though it's just a few of us, that's okay.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and mute yourselves. We're going to start standing. All right. Let's see if I can get this. Every device is so weird and different. All right, go ahead and come up to standing. See if I can have a head. All right, we'll go behind here. All right, start taking a nice deep inhale through your nose. As you exhale, round forward, round your spine. Reach for the floor. Maybe bend your knees slightly if you have to. Your hamstrings are tight. And just pause. Take another nice deep breath. This time as you inhale, curl your tailbone. Really rotate that pelvis to roll back up, reaching these arms back to the ceiling. And again, inhale. Exhale, nod your chin to your chest, roll down. Reaching for the floor. Pause. Just circle your arms, let them hang. And reverse your circles. And this time, as you begin to roll up halfway, take your hands just above your knees. So you're rounded. Now flatten out the spine. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale from your tailbone, curl yourself into a little cat-cow position. As you inhale, flatten out the spine. You're not trying to get really arched, just long and flat. And again, inhale, exhale, curl that tailbone, rotate the pelvis to exhale. One more. As you exhale, round all the way up to standing. Reach those arms back to the ceiling. Take a hold of your left hand with your right. lift up tall and really lift the rib cage up and away from your hips. Get a nice lengthening. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, lift up and over. One more each side. Get the cobwebs out. And come back to center. Exhale all the air out. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders down and back first. Then, if you can press your palms together, go for it. Otherwise, do what you can, lift the chest. Just find a little opening across the chest. One more breath. Exhale all the air out. And then separate your feet just a little bit wider than your hips. Find a spot that's comfortable for your body. If parallel and hip distance is more comfortable or better for you, that's fine. And find the length in the spine and just sit your seat back and up. Ooh, crack, pop, and lift. Heating up the lower body. You can pretend you're doing footwork to warm up, but we'll just get some good warm up body weight squats. Keeping the spine long, abs pulled in. Nice. Keeping the chest lifted, head in line with your spine. You've got 10, 9, 6. Really find those glutes. Really like you're drawing your legs towards each other. 2 more. Last one, come down into your squat, pause and hold. Really sit your seat back behind you. So you have length in the spine, your head and neck are long, not crooked. And then just lower and lift. Keep it small. Lower and lift. Work through the butt and lift. You've got 6. Last 4. Last 1, and come all the way up to standing. Go ahead and lie down onto your mat, or sit on your mat, sorry. Start sitting. Lift up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back, find length in your neck, and then from your tail, rotate your pelvis back. And then inhale, exhale to come back up and restack the spine. And again, inhale, exhale to roll the pelvis back. Exhale to come back up. Just 2 more, just get a little motion in your lumbar and in the pelvis. On your next one, roll all the way down. Now, bending your knees, take your pelvis and just tilt it. So curling to your 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock is to your sternum, 6 o'clock to your pubic bone. Just rotate it and release it, getting some more mobility there. And then find that neutral spot where your 2 hip bones and your pubic bone lie in the same plane. Reach your arms long by your side. From your abdominals, lift your right leg into tabletop. And your left. Find a Pilates V with your feet. Allow your knees to separate hip bone distance apart, starting here. Imagine you're on that reformer. And as you press your legs away, pretend you're pressing into that foot bar. Really feel the legs get warm and strong. Press away and pull in. If you want to add a little abdominal challenge, from your upper abs, curl up and take your hands behind your head. Press it long and away. And pick up the pace. For 5, pull in. 4, stay heavy in your pelvis. 2, belly button to spine. 1, pull the knees in, lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Rock it out. Now take your feet together. Round your feet as if they're around that foot bar. Knees glued together, legs glued together, and again, press out, push into that foot bar. Feel the pressure into your arches. Pretend. If you want more challenge, curl up. And then picking up the pace, press out for 5 and pull in. 4 and pull in. 2, last 1, and bring the carriage in. Pretend anyways. And then flexing your feet. Heels on the foot bar. Curl up if you want that extra challenge. Press out, pull in. Feel your legs engage as you lengthen them. Neck long, lift coming from the upper abs. Picking up the pace, press out for 5 and pull in. 4. Last 2 and 1, and bring the knees all the way in, rock side to side. And curling back up, press out, pause, point and flex your feet. Point and flex. If you'd like to bring your legs higher, please feel free to. Flex, point, and flex. For 5, 4, 2, last 1, and pull the legs all the way in, rocking side to side. And then taking your legs to tabletop. Take your elbows right next to your rib cage. Pretend you have handles in your hands. Curl up for the 100. Take a nice deep inhale. Press those arms long, legs long, and pump. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, and exhale. Bend the knees into tabletop if that's better for you. And exhale. Inhale. 3 more, full breaths. Last one. And hug your knees in. And rock side to side. Taking your elbows right down next to your ribs. Feet together, knees can be slightly apart, curl up. Extend arms and legs straight, open, close. Bend the knees in and the elbows for coordination. Press out, open, close. Bend the knees and the elbows. For 3, and knees and elbows. Last 2. Last 1, press out, pause here, tap the heels for 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees in, curl up higher. Bend the elbows, curl up higher, and rest it all down. Woohoo! Are we warmed up? Hug that right knee in. Reach that left leg nice and long. Pause. Just get a little length. Really reach this far away as you pull this in. And then extend your leg to the ceiling. Get a little stretch, a little lengthening here. Now, if your hamstrings are tight and you can't reach up, just hold behind your leg, but not right behind your knee. Bend the bottom knee slightly, maybe. Dig that heel in. Now, we're going to climb our tree. As we do, press your hands into your leg and push your hands into push your leg into your hands. So as you push your leg into your hands, it helps you walk up. Yes. If you don't get your hands to your ankles, that's fine. Hold right here or keep it slightly bent. Just pause for a second. See if you can lift up tall and point and flex your foot. point and flex, circle it one way, circle it the other, and then round your pelvis. Walk back down your leg, really pressing your leg towards your hand, and hold. And again, inhale, exhale, press the leg into the hand as you curl and walk up, lifting the spine, and walk down. One more. Here's your favorite short box, Hudson. Now, if you have it in you, reach to the top of that foot. Get a little extra stretch. Maybe flex that foot. And then walk all the way back down. Keep that leg reaching to the ceiling. Shoulders open and down. Circle across your body, down, around, and stop. Circle across, down, around, and stop. Two more. Last one. And reverse. Last three. Last one. Bend that knee in, reach that leg long and switch sides. Pull the opposite knee in, really find length in that straight leg. Maybe extend it to the ceiling for a little bit of a stretch. And then bend your bottom knee slightly, flex the foot, dig the knee in, really press that top leg into your hands as you walk up. Pausing at the top, find that length. Point and flex the foot. Point and flex. Circle it one way. Circle it the other. And then walk down. 2, 3, all the way. And walk up. 2, 3. And down. 2, 3. Last one, walk up. 2, 3, see if you can get a little extra stretch at the top, flexing that foot maybe, really finding some length, and then walk down all the way, pressing that bottom leg into the floor. Again, if you have a little bend in the knee, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. Circle across the body, down, around, and stop. Circle across, down, around, and stop. For 3, and 2, last 1, and reverse. Last 3, and 2, last 1, and lower the leg all the way down, rock up to sitting. Bend your knees. Find that little rolling like a ball position, float your feet off of the floor. So your pelvis is automatically tilted slightly. You have, just by virtue of trying to stay in this place. But for rolling like a ball, really intentionally curl that pelvis even deeper to roll back to your shoulder blades. Really use the low belly to roll back and come back up. Three more. Last one. Coming back up, pause, hold. Let go of your left leg. Hold on just to the right and roll all the way down. Reset your pelvis into neutral for single leg stretch. And switch, and switch, switch, and switch. Nice. You've got 4, 3, last 1. Hug it in, rest your head for a quick second. Holding on to both legs, pull your knees to you, curl up. Reach your legs long, shoot the arms away, circle them in. Reach it long and circle it in. Really use the belly to move the legs. 3 more. Last one. And rest your head. Knock that ab series out right away. And then reach your right leg to the ceiling, left leg out. So reach as high as you can on that leg. If your hamstrings are tight, it's fine if it's bent. Now, pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Switch. Six, 5, 2. I might have counted wrong and hug it in, but you're used to that. And then using your hands behind your legs, curl up, find that neutral pelvis again. Reach the legs to the ceiling. So glue your heels together. Have a tiny bend. I call this a little diamond shape. Press those heels together. And again, you can do this with your head down if that feels better. Lower and lift. Or if you have issues in your neck, if you want more challenge, hands behind the head. Keep the neck long. Let the lift come from the abs. 2 more. Last one. And hug it in. And then curling up again. Hands behind your head for crisscross. Rotate to your right for criss. Lift higher. And rotate left for cross. And switch. And switch. Switch. And switch. You've got 6, 5, 2, 1, and done. Rock up to sitting. Reach your legs long in front for spine stretch forward. So lift up as tall as you can. If the knees need to be bent slightly, that's fine. I'd rather your knees be bent slightly and you be able to get tall than straight legs and feel like you're gonna fall backwards. So lifting up nice and tall, take your arms forward, take a nice deep inhale, shoulders down. As you exhale, nod your chin to your chest, pull your upper ribs into your back, round, 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 and reach. And then from the tail, rebuild the spine. And again, inhale. Exhale. Nod chin to chest and round, round, round. And reach. And rebuild. 3 more. If you can reach, 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 bring your head further down, that's fine too. And lift. Last 2. Last 1. Bring your hands to the floor if that's available, and really, really get a nice stretch here. And then come all the way up to sitting. Reach your arms out to a T for saw. Find some rotation. So the rotation just from the ribs, not from the hips. See how my hips can move? Keep your hips heavy. Rotate from the ribs. Reach and saw off that baby toe. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Lift up tall. Rotate. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And lift. And rotate. And lift. And rotate. 1 more each direction. And then bring your legs together Roll all the way back down onto the mat. Bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. Curl your tailbone. Feel your spine off the mat. And lift your hips. And then starting in the upper back, melt back into the floor, middle back, low back, and release the tail. And again, intentionally rotate that pelvis to lift. Feel the abs engage, and then lower. Just 2 more with articulation like that. Last one. Curl all the way up. Stay lifted at the top from the pubic bone. Lift it an inch. Lift an inch. Lift. Lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way down. Release that tailbone. Take a quick breath. Turn your toes towards each other. Let your knees touch. Pause. And then lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lift. And lift. For 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower all the way down. Heels together, toes apart. Just changing your foot position. So with your toes apart, your knees will separate slightly, but not wider than your hip bones. And lift. And lower. Lift. 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 Last 3 and 2, last 1, and lower all the way down. Take your feet parallel, glue your legs together, inner thighs, knees, ankles, toes. Keep those knees pressed together, hugging the midline, and lift. 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 Use the belly to lift. For 4, this is my least favorite version. Last 2 and 1, and come all the way down. Go ahead and separate your feet about sit bone distance apart. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Keep your hips level, the hips, and lower. Lift and lower. You've got 5, 3, last 1, lift, pause, reach that leg to the ceiling, stay lifted, just lower the leg and lift, lower and lift. 4 more. Last 2, 1, and find the floor with your foot. Come all the way down. And then cross that left ankle over your right knee. Hips level. Lift the hips and lower. Lift. Lift. Four more. Last 2, 1, stay lifted, reach that foot to the ceiling, lower the leg and lift it. Keep the hips level. Use those obliques. 3 more. Last 1, and find the floor and come all the way down. Have your legs to you. Shake it out. Circle those knees one way and then the other way. And then take both legs straight to the ceiling for corkscrew. Anchor your pelvis, glue your legs together. Pull into your belly, circle to the right, down, around, and stop. Pull into the belly, circle left, down, around, and stop. Alternating directions. If you want to take it to the next level, you're welcome to do the little hip lift. Circle around, lift the hips lower. Just one more each direction. And then come all the way down. Turn it over onto your side. So I'm going to start on my right side. If you guys can see. Can you actually see my mat? There, that's better.
Can
Sorry
see
about that.
well.
What's that?
See for everything pretty well.
Okay, good. All right, lie down onto your side. Take your head onto your own biceps. Bend your bottom knee in, reach that bottom top leg long, really long. Pull the rib cage in, feel slight lift. Even if your body doesn't come off the mat, you should still feel firm and lifted. Reach that leg even longer and sweep it front, front, back, back. Front, front, back, back. Four more. Last three. Last one. Reach it nice and long and lift and lift, lift, lift. Lead with that ankle bone. For 4. Last one, stay lifted, pause, and circle small for 8. Last 4. Last one, and reverse for 8. Last 3. And 1, bend both knees in. Pause, make sure you're in a sideline tabletop, 90-degree angle at hip joint, 90-degree angle at knees, and lift the whole leg and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, lift. Last 3, 2, 1. Pause, drawing circles for 5. 2. Last one, and reverse for 5. Last one, pause, reach the leg straight forward, bend it in. Extend to bend. For 4. Last 2. And 1. And lower it all the way down. Take your elbow up onto the mat. So you're welcome to take your hand on if you prefer to come up onto your hand, or you can take it to your elbow. Reach your top leg long and bend both knees slightly. So coming up into our little mermaid stretch and lift the hips. So you're always welcome to keep one knee down if that's better, or straight legs, and reach up and over. And lower slightly, and lift, and lower slightly, and lift. 2 more. Last one, and come all the way down. Lie down onto your stomach. Make a pillow with your hands. Pause here. Keep your hands glued to your forehead, glued to your hands. From that upper back, lift and lower. Lift. Lift. For 4, 3, pubic bone into the floor, belly button in and up. Last 1, lift, pause, hold. Reach your arms out to a T. Keep the shoulders down. Lift just the arms. Lift. Lift. Reach the arms longer for 4, 3. Last 1, bring the hands back. Extend your legs long, lift just your legs and lower. Lift from the glutes and lower. For 3. Last 1, lift, pause, tap your heels together for 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1, hold. And again, 10, 9, 8, 6, 2, 1, hold. One more set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 2, 1, hold. And lower the legs all the way down. Press yourself back into your rest pose. And then turn around and set yourself up on the other side. Normally, it'd be rollover. All right, resting your head on your own bicep. Bend your knees in. Extend your top leg long, hip height. Really find that leg abs pull in and reach it front, front, back, back. Front, front, back, back. Three more. Last 2. Last 1. Reach it long and lift. And lift. Keep that foot parallel to the floor. Lift. Lift. For 4. 2. Last 1. Lift and circle. And circle. For 4. 2. Last 1. And reverse. For 4. Last 1. Bend the knee in and lift the whole leg and lower. Lift and lower. Three more. Last 1. Lower just to hip bone height for circles. For 3, 2, abs pull tight. Last 1 and reverse. 3, keep the waistline long. Last 1, pause, hold, extend the leg and bend it. Extend and bend. Three more. Last 1. And bend that knee, lower the leg all the way down. Lie back onto your belly. Pull your elbows up underneath your shoulders for single leg kicks. Draw your pubic bone down into the floor, belly button in and up. Press out of your shoulders and kick, kick, switch, kick, kick, switch, kick, kick, switch. 2 more each side. Last one. And lower it all the way down, reach your arms nice and long. Draw the belly button down and in, or the pubic bone into the floor, belly button in and up. Lift your right arm, left leg, and lower. Left arm, right leg, and lower. And switch. And switch. Switch. And switch. And lift both out of the water and flutter, click the arms and flutter, kick the legs. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing through it. 2 more full breaths. Last one. And press all the way back into your rest pose. Let's turn around. You do not have to turn around. All right. And then staying right here. Oh, I forgot our mermaid stretch on the other side. I'll make sure we get that before we leave. Draw your shoulders down, press into your palms, reach one leg back and then the other and come up into your plank. Pull your abs in, pressing the floor away, reach long through the crown of your head. So you're one long line from head to heel and just hold. For 5, 4, 2, 1, and lower the knees down. Press back into your rest pose. And then coming back up into your plank again. Reach your legs long. Pause. Bend just your knees and extend. Bend your knees and extend. 2 more. Press that floor away. Last one. And lower the knees down and sit back. So separate your knees in this rest pose. Take your right hand on top of your left. Shift your hips to your right. Really reach with that right arm so you get a little length down through the side of the body, maybe into the hip. And then walk your hands through the center. Take your left over your right. Bump your hips to the left. And come up through center. Come down onto your left elbow. Bend both knees slightly. So if you want to keep the bottom knee down, it's all ready to stay down. But your feet are already in position for straight legs. Pressing into the shoulder, lift up. And lower. Lift up. And lower. 3 more. And 2. Last 1. And come all the way down. And coming onto your all fours. Reach your right arm straight out. Hold. Just lower it and lift. Feel your back lift your arms. 1 more. Lower the arm down, extend that left leg. Really reach it long, hip to the floor, lower, tap the toes, lift it from your glutes. Lower, tap your toe, lift. For 3. Last 1, lift. Now add the arm, pause, open them out to the side, and close. Open and close. For 3 and 2. Last 1, close, lower both, and lift. Lower and lift. Find that length in opposition. Just 2 more. Abs pull tight. Last 1. And take both back down onto the floor. Reset. Reach that left arm out and lift it. Lower it to the floor, lift. Keeping your abs firm and in, lift. 2 more. Last one. And lower the hands down. Extend that back leg. Lift it. Make sure your hip is rotated to the floor. Lower the leg. And lift. Lower. And lift. For 3. Last one. And lift. Reach the opposite arm out. Pause. Open both to the side and close. Open and close. Last one. Close. Pause. And lower. And lift. Lower. And lift. For 3. And 2. Last one. And lower down. And sit back into your rest pose. And let's come back up to standing. Lift up nice and tall. And then with your feet in parallel, just sit your seat back slightly. If you wanted to have weights here, you could, but totally not necessary. Reach your arms long and down. With your palms facing towards each other, press your hands back. Now, straighten your arms more than you possibly think you can. And then from your triceps, just lift your arms. Keep the chest broad and open, so your shoulders are still rolled back. So the triceps have to lift the arms. And lift, lift, and lift. Keep those elbows straight and lengthen those arms. Keep reaching long through the crown of your head so the back of your neck is long. You've got 6, 5, abs in. Last 2. Last 1, reach and lift. Now squeeze those arms towards each other. Towards each other. For 6, 5, creating the own resistance in your own body. 2, 1, and come all the way up to standing. Rolling those shoulders down, reach your arms long and straight. Now really reach them as far away from each other as you can and draw small circles forward, small circles forward. Really reach as if you had weights on the ends of your hands. And you totally could, but don't need to. You've got 6, 5, 3, last 1, now reverse. Really reaching those arms long and away. I know it's different without the TheraBand, isn't it? You've got 6, 5, 2, 1. Pause, rotate your palms to the ceiling. Reach your arms forward and open. Forward and open. Really feel your rhomboids and your back. Open those arms, keeping your rib cage over your own hips, shoulders over ribs. You've got 4 and 3. Last 1. Reach your arms long now, just a little rotation. Rotate your palms back and up. Back and up. You've got 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And 1. And lower those arms down, shake them out. Roll those shoulders up to your ears, down and back. Roll them up to your ears, down and back. One more time. Rolling the shoulders down, reach your arms nice and long. Flex your wrists as much as you can and straighten your arms as long as you can. And nod your ear to your shoulder. So try not to let this shoulder come up, but instead reach it away so that you find some length and a stretch through your shoulder, your neck, maybe the top of your arm. And breathe. Inhale to come through center. Exhale to switch sides. This one's my bad side. That's some junk going on in there. One more time, each direction. Back through center. And take one nice deep inhale through your nose, reach to the ceiling. Round your spine forward. So just like we started today, roll all the way down, reach to the floor. Compare how you feel now compared to when you started. Keep your feet flat, heels down, and just bend your right knee only. So you feel a little stretch up into the hip. And then pedaling out through the legs, bend the left knee only. And alternate. One more time each side. And then walk your feet away from each other, keeping your feet parallel. So it's like you're sticking your butt out behind you, straight legs. Now bump your hips to the right. You should feel the stretch on the inner thigh on your left. Bump your hips to the left. My hands are on the floor. One more each side. And then walk your feet back in. Begin to roll up. One bone at a time. Coming all the way to standing. Head comes up, last shoulders down and back. And we are done for Mat Monday. Thank you guys for joining me. Good to see you.
Thank you very much.
You still working from home there, Hudson?
I am.
Yeah.
You know,
And
it's
Amanda, what's that?
it's a new existence. All this home with all these women in my house is kind of painful.
Are you? Yeah, but you're surviving it.
Yes, I am. Thank you. How's
How are
everybody
you
else doing?
Good.
I'm doing okay. How about you? Are you working, Rhonda?
Yeah, I work from home. I support a nurse practitioner, so she's working from home too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're just doing phone stuff, phone things, phone
Yeah.
appointments.
It's crazy.
It's slow though.
You know, I don't know when we're opening. I don't know.
Well, Alicia mentioned yesterday, maybe sooner than I would have thought, but they may start just with small groups and stuff. So I don't know.
Oh, hi, Jan. I didn't know you were on there. What did she mention a date when she said sooner?
Well, May is what she said, which would be just a few weeks, right? A couple weeks, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
she just was saying maybe that they would do some kind of, but she hadn't really talked to the owners and all that kind of stuff. But I guess it was scuttled, maybe.
I'm ready
Well,
for a
I'm
rebellion.
What's that?
I'm ready for a rebellion. Enough of this. You know, people are going to get
I know. Me
just
too.
get over
I'm
it.
like, why a liquor store is an essential business, but then we can't go to Pilates. I don't know. But when we
any
open,
of y'all, I was
Say
going to say,
again?
does any of you know anybody who's gotten COVID though? Is anybody here? And I don't.
I don't.
I have one lady that works for me that was tested on St. Patrick's Day and tested negative. Her husband had been sick. He also tested negative, but he'd been really sick for the 2 weeks prior. He probably
Right.
had it. Anyway, so then they called her back, 3 weeks later, the first part of April, and said, we changed our mind. You didn't test negative, you tested positive.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
3
But-
weeks later.
But it's already been 3 weeks, so you don't have to do anything.
Jeez. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, what can you do
Yeah.
after 3 weeks anyways?
Yeah.
So
Great seeing everybody.
You
good to
too.
see you too. Have
Yes.
a good week.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Have a good one.
Yep. Thanks.